Yeah.
So how do you I guess like deal with that in the anime community when there isn't, or manga community when there isn't really like many black like characters or even black creators?
Like when I first tried to do this, it felt like nobody was doing it, and it felt like like you were just alone. And it's not really a bad thing to be alone, but it can stifle how you move and how far you think you can go. And I was telling my wife Leanne, I was like, yo, I want to put this out so bad. I want to make this first chapter so bad. I was like, I don't care if anybody reads it. I just want to put it out and say that I did it and I have it there. Because one of my biggest issues was just starting. And once I made an art Instagram, that's a whole nother story. I wasn't even going to make it. But once I created it and I saw how many people there were that were doing their own thing, I was like, wow, this is cool. And when you see other people doing it, it inspires you to do it. And on the part of being a black creator, right? There's this big discussion right now if black creators from America can call their manga a manga.
Ooh,
It's
okay.
like, call it a comic. That's what I hear everybody saying. Call it a comic. I remember I tweeted one time and I said, what did I say? I was basically talking about how we are doing something that hasn't been done before. We're doing something that a lot of people are going to see and they're going to want to do it. And that's a beautiful thing, and how we're kind of in the beginning stages of it. But when people see it, they're going to say, oh, well, when people look back, they're going to say, wow, this is where it started. And when it comes to the whole indie side and everything. And some lady, I don't know who she is, she followed me at the time. She was half Japanese and half African American, I believe.
Okay.
She got upset by it and she quoted it. She said, oh, I don't know why you black creators think that you're going to take over something that the Japanese people created. Yeah, bro, it was so out of left field. She was like, who do you guys think you are? I was like, huh? So then I thought about it for a second, right? And I didn't want to be rude to her, but I'm still working on that.
Got you.
But so I said, I asked her, I said, do the Japanese know that? Because any chance they have to take over anything American or anything black, they go right ahead and they do it, right? And I don't have a problem with it. If that's what they want to do, go ahead and do it. If you're successful, good for you. But I be seeing you niggas out here with your braids and your makeshift afros and all that, and I don't complain about it, So long story short, she unfollowed me. We got into a little debate. She wasn't feeling it. And the crazy part is she has a manga that she's calling a manga, and she's saying it because she's half Japanese.
Huh?
Like, huh? You're over here in America with me.
Yeah.
Each other. But yeah, it honestly, it hasn't been a lot of backlash when it comes to being a black creator. It's been a lot of support. People are super supportive, and I'm supportive right back. On my Instagram, what I tried to do when I first started getting followers was just post new black artists all the time. So I'm still trying to do it. I just don't get on there as much. Which I got to teach,
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. I'm glad to hear. And this is getting acclimated to this whole space as I guess on the consumer side, right? Realizing that there's a whole community, like, and I guess mostly like a lot of people are on webtoons, right? They're like kind of just doing their thing on there. And like there's a whole community that has this amazing art, and it's just like I feel like it's only a matter of time before like it just starts blowing up, and then everyone's like, yo, like this is amazing. What have you been like, missing out on?
Yeah.
I find it interesting though, like just like referencing the conversation with that woman, that she felt I guess in a way she felt attacked. Like, did she feel attacked? Like, could you say
100% felt attacked?
Yeah, like she felt. Now go ahead.
What I said wasn't even mentioned. She wasn't mentioned in it.
Yeah.
Look at but that's what Twitter is, honestly. Just a lot of offended people.
Got you. Yeah, that's TikTok and Twitter. I try to, I don't have a Twitter. TikTok be trying me sometimes, but
bro, I don't even scroll on Twitter anymore.
Bro, it's a mess. But it's like crazy. I probably a few weeks ago, like I mentioned something about like black characters in anime, right? Yeah. And there's a few, right? There's not like there are none, right? And and it is mostly from just the people that they're in contact with every day. They don't see many black people, right? And like So I mentioned this, especially on TikTok. Like I was like, yo, like it would be cool to actually see like a black like main character, like another one. Like Afro Samurai was great.
Yeah.
But like, yo, what would it be like for have like a new generation right now of like black MCs or whatever? And people were upset, bro. They were like, yo, like, why would you say something like that? Like, you can't incorporate your American ideals into, I'm like make it make sense to me that like you can't mention that this would be fun to see or it would be nice to see.
And it's not even like you were telling Japanese people to create black characters. You were just saying we should have more black characters.
Yeah, literally, and like even reference like what you said earlier about just like the afros, the braid. It's like I don't want to sound like that guy, right? But it's like like when you see you do see these other cultures that incorporate black culture into what they do. It's usually never a problem, right? But like if you try to like do anything else, I called it like that. Like people want to try to keep it as pure as can be, right? They want to try to keep like anime, manga. It comes from Japan. Keep it Japan. They're like don't change it. I'm just like that's kind of weird. That's a weird way to kind of like view culture because if I'm honest, I don't know, and I might be wrong that if you ask a Japanese person from there that they would like would they mind if that was if that happened?
Bro, but the crazy part is they don't care. Literally, they don't care at
all. literally, and it's like, yo, like I mean, I see a lot of like obviously trolls and stuff, but like American people that are upset about this. It's like, hey, like this is the way it's supposed to be. Don't try to change it. Who are you to tell whatever, right? I'm just like, TikTok is annoying. Anyway,